Hi, I'm just making a video in response to Lavender Sky's one video about how social anxiety makes me act. I can say for one thing that I've made this video about 10 times now and I've deleted it 10 times, so hopefully this is my last one because I don't want to do this all day. But anyways, I understand how you feel. A lot of that stuff, totally things that I have had to deal with in my life. I've had social anxiety disorder for over 30 years, so I do understand what you're going through. And one thing I can say that will and should give you hope is that there are more resources now than there were when I was, first really dealing with it. And they're not just resources, but there are easier ways to deal with it that people probably don't even realize. I mean, it probably depends on the level of your anxiety disorder, I'm sure. It might be more severe for other people than it is for others. I don't know. I'm not a professional, so, I just have been through it, so I understand. But one thing that I've learned in the last 3 to 5 years, I should say, is that learning to be more assertive will help you feel better about yourself. It will change your body language. It will help you give more assertive eye contact without being aggressive about it. It will help you express your opinions and actually have people hear you and understand you and respect what you're saying. It will help you to have more of a personality in front of people. It'll just make you feel more confident about yourself because you're actually being able to communicate in a positive and effective way for yourself with others. So that's the main thing that I wanted to tell you, that assertiveness is the biggest thing. And if you can nail that down now, you're good as gold. So that's one thing I wish somebody had told me like 15 years ago. Teach me to be more assertive. That's all I needed to know. And also not just that, but there's other little things too that you can do that will make you feel better about yourself. But I mean, I still struggle with certain things as well because I've had these tendencies for so long that, it can kind of feel like I'm an old dog trying to learn new tricks, so to speak. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you a little hope there. And another thing is to explain certain things that I do when I'm in social situations where I'm feeling really nervous and I feel like I might not be able to deal, but I know I have to. So what I do is, I basically have learned to meditate. I do that as often as I can because I find it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel more in tune with myself and not worrying about other people's opinions, which is the main thing that rules social anxiety disorder, is that other people's opinions are more important than what we think our opinions of ourselves are. And they aren't. And that's the main thing we need to tell ourselves all the time. It's not their opinion that counts, it's mine. Okay, so what I do is, when I'm in that situation and I really don't think I can deal with it, I just take literally a couple seconds away from the whole situation in my mind. I take a couple deep breaths, I close my eyes. I don't give a crap what people think while I'm doing this, because it's too bad if they can't accept it. If I'm going to give them better communication after I'm done, then they should be appreciative. You know what I mean? So anyway, I take a couple seconds to myself, close my eyes, take a couple deep breaths, like literally, and then I just totally and completely take everything out of my mind. And some people might be asking, how the hell do I do that? Pretty much the only way you can do it is to make yourself do it. And the way I've learned to make myself do that is through meditation, because you have to do that in order to meditate. So get yourself meditating. That's the main thing to do when you're trying to learn this stuff, is just to get meditating and to learn to do it. And then it will come like almost automatically when you're trying to relax yourself in public. So that's what I do. So I take that deep breath, I completely clear my mind of all thoughts. And at the same time, I also try and completely relax my whole body. Like, not to the point where you're just like, bleh, but just to the point where you're not nervous and shaky. So that's what I do. that's pretty much the main thing that you can do for yourself. So it does help. I mean, I'm not saying that I have perfectly overcome everything, but I mean, there's a lot of hope, and I don't feel despair like I used to feel. I don't feel like I can't be in social situations anymore. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can be more assertive. I can be respected for my opinion. I feel better about myself, and this is, you know, just the little bit that I've done. So imagine what you can do. Just have faith in yourself. Have faith that your opinions count. Have faith that your opinion matters more about you than what they think. And just, you know, the meditation is key. Meditation, totally. Learn to be more assertive as well. I should give you resources about that. I don't have any right now. I know I have this book. It's just a book that I've been looking at about becoming more assertive. And basically, there's lots of links that you can find online for being more assertive. I will probably post something on here as well, just to give you a couple links. But I mean, really, go to like a Value Village or something. I work at one, so and if you can find yourself a book in there about assertiveness, grab it. Seriously, I mean, it'll be so cheap, but it'll be worth it. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. I worked there, so I got myself a cheap book, and it was a book that would have cost me like $50, but I got it for like $5. So, you know, whatever. It was probably a little more, but whatever. And it's helped a lot so far. And don't force yourself to try and be all those things that it tells you to be at once. Take little steps, and you'll find such an improvement. Okay, so I've babbled long enough. I hope I've helped you at least a little bit, and I just want you to have some hope. And, you know, soon you'll be able to be more assertive with your parents as well. It just takes time. I mean, they're like they're the authority figures in your life that you're always going to respect, and you're always going to not want to say anything that would, you know, jeopardize that parent-child relationship. I totally understand that. But at some point, when you are becoming more assertive, they're going to respect your opinion, because you're telling them in such a way that it's not aggressive to them. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just assertive. And they will respect that. They should, at least. So, I mean, I hope I'm not steering you down the wrong path with that one. But I do find that when I am more assertive with people, especially authority figures, they do respect what I have to say, and they don't take it the wrong way. So as long as you're doing it the right way, they may not agree with you. They still may not agree with what you're saying, but at least they'll respect what you're saying. And it won't come out of left field to them. So, once again, I hope I've helped. And if anybody else is watching this, I hope I've helped you as well. And just everybody have a good day, and stay calm. Meditate.